Now I'm going to show you this template set for making this unusual box. It's box set 20. Now for this box you need to print out the design twice. You've got two templates, but you need to do it twice to make the full box. It'll all come apparent in a minute, don't worry, chucks. Right, you've got 6 different sizes in this as well, which is really interesting. And you can also put apertures in them. We've already given you one with a round aperture in here. Makes a kind of a bag box, but if you put some acetate in there, you can fill it with sweeties and all sorts of things, so you can see in the box what you're going to get. You've got the edges of the box here, so that only makes half the box. You've got a front, do that twice, you've got a front and a back, and then you've got 2 sides. But then again, as you can see, you're getting all the different sizes there for the different bags. All you have to do is print them out onto acetate or to card or to paper or directly onto the card itself, and off you go. Now I've already printed a couple out here and cut them out. Now you can see where it's got you can use these as templates as well, but you can see where it's got a dotted line. Well, then we mark that. We take a steel ruler and then we just go along there with the blunt instrument there. I've got my embossing tool, and then that'll make that fold over perfectly and just press it down. You need 2 of those, and you've also got this one as well. Now this one, I'm just going to show you how to mark this one and fold it, because it kind of goes in on itself. So first of all, do the edges like that, all the way around, do the edges. And then just, you're marking this so that when it all folds together, it folds exactly where you've put the indented line, and it just makes everything come together. The good thing about making these boxes is that the more accurate you are at this stage, when it comes together, it all fits together nicely. If you kind of get the lines a little bit wrong, then it can be a little bit skew-whiffed and it doesn't look as good, your box. So try and spend a little time here doing this as accurately as possible. And again, I'm just marking along the dotted lines there. Now, these are quite simple. These ones here are going to fold that way, like that. You just fold them in like so. There's your lines. You can fold them both ways. It doesn't really matter. This one just folds like that, but you only fold down to the bottom bit. This bit here, then you just gently pinch. Just gently pinch along the line so you get that fold, and pinch along there like that. So you get that fold there like that. So when you've stuck it down, that's going to create that kind of effect on the side of your box. So let's fold that over. So those are going to go over that way, that's going to go over that way, and then you've got that. So there is the edge of your box, and you see how that nicely folds in. Now I've got one of these, and I've got 2 of these. So the first thing we're going to do, I've put some double-sided tape on here like that, and then I'm going to stick these 2 together. So there you go, that's my tape there, and I'm just going to stick this one directly over the top, like so. Stick it down here, and if you're happy with that, you can pull the backing tape away and stick it down, fold that one back, pull that away and stick that down. So there's the first part of your box there, and that's all nicely folded over. Just fold that one more time just to make sure it all fits nicely. There you go, you've got the 2 sides of the box, the front and the back. If you wanted to, you can put different apertures here. You don't have to put any apertures in, it's entirely up to you what you do. Now I've got here just one of the edges, and I've put some of the masking tape down not masking tape, double-sided tape down the side. Now this is a little bit kind of tricky to do, so what I do is I take the base one first, and I stick that down first along the edge, get that one as accurately as possible, stick it there, and then pull that off at the bottom, so you've got that flap going over there. And then that just comes up like that. Then if you stick the next one down, if you kind of, I've got double-sided tape around the edge here, just fold that over and then gently just stick that to it like that. So it's, if you look on the outside, on the inside, you can see how that is stuck there. And then if I remove the tape, it's holding itself at the bottom there. If I remove the backing tape, then that will then stick together just like so, and you've got one side of the box nicely done. And then all you've got to do is the other side of the box, and that's going to stick there like so. And again, just pull out, let's get it into position properly. And there you go, when you concentrate, isn't it amazing how you go quiet? So pull the back out there and then stick that together. And then up there you can see how that's all stuck together and that's coming together. So it looks a little bit like a birdhouse, doesn't it? So now what I'm going to do is just put some more tape on this one. And it's very simple to do. Let's pop that over there like that. And I'm going to finish this so you can see it finished. So that's going to pop onto there, a little bit of masking tape on there. I couldn't put the masking tape on before, so you have to bear with me because I have to show you how to fold it, to mark it and fold it. So I tried to think ahead and do those bits before, but I couldn't do it in this case. So I'm just taking some double-sided tape and sticking it along the edges there. I just want to make sure you can see this finished and how easy it is. I'm going to take some off the bottom there. Oh, matron. And stick down. I knew this one was going to be fiddly with my little bits of tape. So that goes over there, and my tip is I would stick that down first along the edge. You see, it's all right for you lot laughing at home. I'm doing everything back to front, and I can't see what I'm doing. There you go. There's the first one in there. You see, that's going to flap over. And then I would take down the outside there, ready to stick down. Come on, stop playing up. There'll be trouble at mill. That fits into there. Get it along the edge. And it's handy having this aperture because you can get your finger inside there and stick that down. So you can see that's all nicely coming together. And then I'm going to take the next side off. Like so. Come on. Anybody would think I've never done this before? Well, I can't do everything at one go, can I? There you go, that comes off. Well, it's the first time I've made one of these, so you can see, must be simple. So anyway, there's the next one going over the top, and then you slide that underneath, and then that sticks down. And you've got the perfect box there, isn't that brilliant? So you've got that. Now you could put a plastic cellophane bag in there, fill it full of Easter eggs or chocolates and make it kind of all puffy at the top and put a ribbon round, or you can put a little lid there across there, but you can put acetate in here so it stops everything falling out, or you could do a heart shape, or you could do a bird shape. You can do all sorts of shapes, but there's a basic little box that you can have fun filling, and you can see the edges there. If you want, you can bend those in and then stick those together like that. That works perfectly, so you get that effect like that. So you've got two ways of using them. You can have it open like that and fill it having everything spilling out, or if you just squeeze those together and stick those together there, and maybe just staple, and you've got acetate here, then you've got a nice box full of lots of goodies there. You could put an orchid in there or anything like that, really.